Rules to a holy living. Colossians 3:5. Put to death, therefore, whatever belongs to your earthly nature: sexual immorality, impurities, lust, evil desires, and greed, which is idolatry. Because of this, the wrath of God is coming. You used to walk in these ways in the life you once lived. But now you must rid yourself of all such things as these: anger, rage, malice, slander, and filthy language from your lips. Do not lie to each other, since you have taken off your old self with its practices and have put on a new self, which is being renewed in the knowledge in the image of Christ. So the Bible tells us to put to death. It actually doesn't request us. This is a straight command, like put to death whatever belongs to your earthly nature. This is sexual immorality, impurities, yeah. Lust is really a big issue. Lust leads us to sexual immorality. Lust makes us think that we are really in love when we are not. Lust, drags us into relationships that are not even godly. These are the things that we used to do when we were in our old selves. But now that Christ has saved us, we have to put all these things aside, including anger, rage, malice, slander, and filthy languages from our lips. Filthy languages actually is one thing that sometimes I find myself in speaking things for the sake of just saying them, or just to make the next person laugh, but it is not right. So we have to get rid of all these things to avoid the wrath of God that is coming. It's clear, because of these things, the wrath of God is coming. But if we put these things to death, then God is able to save us, because we live our lives for God. Everything we have is for God. So what we can do is just surrender, admit to ourselves that yes, we are human, we have weaknesses, things that we cannot overcome on our own. So what do we do when we know that we cannot overcome these things on our own? We go to God and ask God to be our strength, to help us fight, to help us to put standards, to put boundaries that are necessary, boundaries that will help us not drag ourselves back to the vomits. We have to make a choice. I don't see any other way out. I'm also speaking this to myself. I have to make a choice. I have to make sure that I am putting these things to death each and every day. It's not an easy thing. It's a daily struggle. But